going to see a lot of action on the perimeter in this one. Clark, these teams are skilled three-point shooters.
I would not disagree with any of that, B.A. We'll see, though, which side is able to disrupt the opposing shooters. I mean, defense is going to play a role in this.
And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, the backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. McDaniels out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Allen against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Allen. The 3 is up. Edwards can't hit. Here's Milwaukee. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Kicks it out to Middleton. Pass to Lopez. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
And Lopez no good on that one.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the three-point line.
And finished off by Anderson.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Edwards with it, and Lopez picks him up from down low. The shot comes out. The Bucks go the other way with it.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the shot goes down. Antetokounmpo has got 6 points.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack, it would not be denied.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Russell, over Holiday. That one off the back iron and out.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Antetokounmpo inside. Anderson covers. Allen finds Middleton. 6 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And it's Lopez with the jam.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And the shot goes in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Holiday. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everybody knows Giannis is elite, but just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you need almost the whole team to lift.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Bucks.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Prince comes in for McDaniels. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And Rivers is subbed in for Russell. Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem the Dream. B.A., I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed.
Here's Anderson after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. To the middle. Lopez with the steal. Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Now Antetokounmpo. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Antetokounmpo has got 9.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Holiday. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. A minute 4 left in the first quarter. Here's Noel. 14 points for him last game against New Orleans. Reed a screen on Connaughton. Clock at 6. They need this. And Reed with a lay-in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Bucks have gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. Carter with it, picked up by Reed. Carter, good.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
There's 39 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Rivers. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Reed, good.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Reed's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Carter, the pass to Ingles. An easy 2 on the layup.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Noel. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Oh, and Reed with a block. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
And please give a big round of applause for your Bucks Youth Dance Team.
Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. And guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Holiday and Allen are at guard form. Middleton is the 3, with Giannis playing the power forward. And it's Lopez in at the center position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Antetokounmpo. And that one drops. Antetokounmpo has got 13 now.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Russell. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Here's Edwards. Second shot opportunity.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
The first one falls. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
And Minnesota has possession, following the score by Milwaukee. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Reed. Edwards finds Reed. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Second chance shot. The rebound by the Bucks.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Perhaps the best trait of Giannis, his loyalty, Clark.
Love that about him, B.A. We've seen others test those free agent waters. No begrudgment there, but not Giannis. Stayed in Milwaukee, a small market team, signing an extension in 2020, and then led the Bucks to that 2021 title. The Greek Freak didn't need to get to a super team to get a ring. He birthed and led a super team right where he was.
Here's Russell. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Outside Edwards. Jacks up a three. Oh, my. Came close to a four-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton. Free throw good, Edwards.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
So it's Minnesota now, after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Outside Russell. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage in. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Allen, the pass to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
And Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points.
Anderson's checked in for Russell. Now here's Anderson. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Allen.
Yep, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Oh, deflected. Fast break, here we go. Here's Anderson. It's not going to go for him. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Last time they met was in Minneapolis, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Here's Edwards, following the score by Milwaukee. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Will go for a different look here. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton. Connaughton, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Prince is checked in for Minnesota. Rivers comes in for Anthony Edwards. Now here's Connaughton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Antetokounmpo against Anderson. Ingles from outside. Minnesota with a rebound. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Prince. We've got 1:13 left in the second. Here's Gobert. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
And the stifle tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Noel's checked in. Antetokounmpo with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Portis for three. It doesn't go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They host the Pistons after this one. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Outside, Anderson. Back to Noel. Here's the floater, and he sinks the layup.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside, Ingles. Portis a screen. Ingles passes to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Timberwolves.
And he drops the first. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Middleton comes in for Ingles. Allen, he's checked in for Connaughton. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Carter. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves.
And you've got to be careful with Middleton down low. I mean, he's very talented at how he gets defenders to bite in the post.
At the line for Milwaukee.
And he makes a first.
Chris Middleton. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Noel. That one drops for him. Noel's got 4 points in the quarter.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And the first half now in the books. The Bucks on top, leading by 10. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
Two guys clearly battling for the spot, both putting on.
And now looking at that first half, what an impressive performance so far for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Their efficiency on offense jumping off the charts in the first half. They've been focused on getting quality looks, and they're shooting a high percentage because of it.
No question they put themselves in a great position right now.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Kyle Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. With the floater. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Antetokounmpo has got 18 points in the game. Anderson passes to Russell. Lets the three fly. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 now.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
To the inside. Tries from 6 feet. And Minnesota again with a bucket. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
McDaniels finds Russell. Anderson with it. Edwards for 3. Rebounded by Lopez.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Antetokounmpo outside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Russell against Holiday. Edwards for 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Edwards got 11 points.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Forbes is checked in. And a chance now to bring up the NBA steals leaders from the last month of action. Anthony Edwards on top.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense.
Ibaka, good.
And Ibaka is a fighter, someone who enjoys the physicality of the game and attacking defenses.
That's tipped. Down low, the shot. What a terrific move that is. And it's an 8-point Milwaukee lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Edwards for 3. Here's Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Third in shooting percentage. And they're in the NBA's top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. When they're playing with full intensity, their defense is up there with the best of them.
And they do shoot it at a very high clip. One of the most efficient offenses in the league. They don't take too many bad shots. And he sinks the second.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Outside Carter. Pass to Ibaka. Back to Carter. Soft touch off the glass. Carter's got his second basket of the night.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Reed sets a screen. Rivers. And the three off target. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Carter, the pass to Ingles. Here's Rivers. That's Ibaka defending. 1:43 left in the third quarter. And the call will be against Bobby Portis. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Noel. He's got 6. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too. Basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
1:19 left in the third quarter. Pass to Prince. And the layup is good.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
Now Antetokounmpo. He's got 22. Minnesota with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Noel. Allen defending. Pass to Prince. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Forbes has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. Antetokounmpo to pass to Lopez. Just 5 to shoot, and they double up Antetokounmpo. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. Outside, Anderson. Over Antetokounmpo. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. More 2K action in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks youth dance.
And now let's take a listen in on head coach Mike Budenholzer.
We don't need to be in a hurry to beat them. Let's just go with our defense, keep moving and keep playing.
Poised aggressiveness. Coach Bud asking for energy, asking his guys to mount an attack.
Well, all 5 guys need to be on the same page. Yes, you need to be active, but you also really need to communicate with one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the perimeter, it's Allen and Middleton. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
With a step back. No good. A bit long that time.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Timberwolves really having a tough go here. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Allen. Drills it from deep.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Edwards against Allen. Lopez, the screen on Edwards. Allen, the pass to Lopez. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Edwards. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Once Giannis gets going now, he stays hot. He's capable of putting the entire offense on his broad shoulders.
For Minnesota, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And Minnesota calls time here. And that knee injury sidelining Chris Middleton in last year's playoffs, Grant. How much did the Bucks miss his impact on the floor?
Well, BA, it was a huge loss. He's their main perimeter scoring threat. That's why his game complements Giannis so perfectly.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
They were not playing well and were in desperate need of a win. He took this responsibility upon himself, and he delivered. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 5 points now in the quarter.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Middleton, no good. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. McDaniels, that's good.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. And that was an outstanding find by Russell.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here. Important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Ibaka. And it's Allen in for Ingles.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Allen against Edwards.
He was getting himself to the line more consistently in the first half. We'll see if he ramps his intensity back up here.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
Anderson passes to Edwards. Outside Russell. Launches a three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Milwaukee's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Lopez, the screen on Russell. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Allen with it. He's picked up by Edwards. the paint. Antetokounmpo. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Count that one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And here's Edwards outside. Knocks it down from distance. Edwards got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, that was a bomb from Edwards, showing off that deep range.
Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Middleton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. McDaniels from long range. Fires in the triple.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Holiday against Russell. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And Minnesota calls time here. They're behind by 6. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Here comes your Bucks breaker crew. Once again, give it up for your forward crew.
McDaniels passes to Anderson. Inside, here's Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Allen against Edwards. Pass to Anderson from the arc. Outside for Russell. Takes the 3. McDaniels from long range. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Allen, pass to Middleton. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now here's Anderson. And so it's Milwaukee with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Mark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.